fucking shit from her body come out of there? Really don't know. I mean, like...
Well, listen. You see that, right?
Yeah.
All the way here. If you put your whole arm inside her, you were up inside her stomach. Correct?
Why?
No, I mean, I'm just saying, think realistic.
Yeah,
If you're putting your whole arm inside her, where's your hand at that point? It's not in her vagina anymore, right?
I understand.
It's up inside her stomach.
Well, why she didn't tell me to stop or something?
We don't know.
And the stuff, and the part of her body from her insides that's on the floor, it wouldn't just fall out of her. It would have to be pulled out of her.
I didn't pull anything. I like it.
Alright, this is a very, very disturbing case. I almost didn't even want to profile this, but I feel obligated to do it because this is one of the most extreme examples of domestic violence that I've ever seen in my life. This man, Fidel Lopez, was in a relationship with a woman. You know, he was 24 years old at the time. She was 31. She was a beautiful woman. Her name was Maria Nemeth. Alright. Maria Nemeth used to be married. She separated from her husband and then she began dating this young guy. Okay? She was a professional woman. I think that she was actually like a manager of an apartment complex, a leasing manager. But to make a long story short, this is going to be very graphic. He and his wife had just moved into the same apartment complex in which he's a manager. They didn't have any furniture or anything. They had just got the apartment. Him and her and his girlfriend. They just moved into a brand new apartment and they didn't have any furniture. They wanted to celebrate moving into the apartment, so they got real drunk, very, 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 very drunk, and they had sex. While having sex, his girlfriend called him her ex-husband's name, and that enraged him so much that he actually started using a curling iron, a beer bottle, and he put his whole arm inside of her, and he pulled out her intestines. He pulled out her insides. And when the police came, and he actually called the police, and he just told them that his girlfriend wasn't breathing. He didn't tell them what he did. So when the police arrived and he didn't even know the address of the apartment, so the police had to actually track him by his phone. So when the police arrived to the location, they see his girlfriend inside the closet. You know, she's inside the closet dead. And, wait. She had ran into the closet. After he committed this act that disemboweled her, she ran into the closet because she was in so much pain and she just didn't know what to do with herself. She ran into the closet to hide from him. And then eventually she died because her intestines came out of her. And she died in the bathroom. And when the police came, he was inside the bathroom crying next to her body. And throughout the interrogation, he never admits to the fact that he intentionally pulled her guts out. I don't think that he knew that would happen, but he wanted to cause her pain. He stuck his entire arm inside her. He stuck all of these different household appliances inside of her because he wanted to inflict pain on her. They were having sex, and she mentioned another man's name, and he wanted to punish her sexually. So he used these different items to inflict pain on her, sexual pain. Violent molestation in order to punish her because he was mad that she called out another man's name. And he finally admitted that in court. But throughout the interrogation, it's just so disturbing because he's just saying, hey, we were just having sex and, we use bottles during sex all the time. I put my fist inside of her. These are the kind of things that we're into. I had no idea that I disemboweled her, and while I had my fist, while I was putting my fists in these objects inside of her, she was feeling pleasure. She wasn't screaming in pain; she was screaming in pleasure. So I had no idea that I was disemboweling her. All of that was proven to be a lie. He admitted that he did this horrific act to her, and I think it's a shame, man. Ladies, you got to really be good at picking who your men are. And he even admitted that he had a history of violence. He admitted that, yeah, you know, she knows that I punch holes in the wall. Here's a hole in the wall that he punched prior to, you know, he got mad and forced her down and disemboweled her, you know, and, ladies, you really got to be good at picking your man. If you notice that your man has these attitude, emotional outbursts, this severe rage, get away. Peace.